This 13th floor video session is powered by The Rock Shop. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we have with us Miss Peach and the Travellin Bones.
Good evening.
And with me here is Miss Peach herself. How's it going?
Very good, thanks.
It's nice of you to stop by. I appreciate the...
I appreciate you inviting.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And before we get into talking about the music and all, you have your Travellin Bones folks with you today.
Yes, we do.
Several of them, so maybe you can tell us who we can expect.
Well, we have the Travellin Bones. The Travellin Bones are what I call my apparitions, so they change and they alter each time we perform. We have Pascal Rogan on strings. He is featured as a violinist on Sand.
Right. Sand being this record, right? Or
yep, absolutely.
CD here?
Wonderful. And Glorit is the blacksmith, so he's our drummer.
All right.
And we have the wonderful Michael Young as well on double bass.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we'll hear from all of you guys in just a minute, but we need to find out more about this Miss Peach thing. So who is Miss Peach?
I am Miss Peach.
Yes.
Yes, so Miss Peach is, I am the dark storyteller and the sorceress and the time traveler. And what we've created around our band and our music is to transport our audiences to a place where she has travelled. And often those stories come about through the lyrics and songs of Miss Peach and the Travellin Bones.
And the songs are songs you have written.
Yes, absolutely.
All righty.
Yeah, yeah.
So these three songs that we're going to hear are kind of interlaced somehow?
Yeah. The album Sand is a narrative. We chose to bring out the whole album because it's got a whole story to it. So that in essence the story is of a young woman, Irish woman, who has come to the New World, has escaped love and loss, and has travelled to the New World in the promise of a new beginning.
Is this the New World?
This is the New World,
okay,
yes.
checking.
Well, not quite. I think 19th century of America.
Okay, that New World.
Yeah,
right.
And it's wild and it's dusty and it's dark, and she has to learn to survive on her own. And then through sorcery and magic, she metamorphoses into Miss Peach. And then she resurrects her bones with the band, and they create wonderful music. And many a dark character is met, and many a great story is told. And love and loss, and even a bit of debauchery in there as well.
Okay. Brace myself for this one, huh? All righty. So the first song of the three that we're going to hear is called Oh My Stars. What can you tell me about that? How does that set things up?
Oh My Stars is it's about losing love. It's about giving oneself over, sharing one's light with another so you can run away and start anew. And so that's what that song is about, and it's about going to the West. And it's a very delicate song, and I love singing it, and I love performing it with Pascal as well. He's great. So it's very intuitive.
All right, well, let's give it a listen, and we'll come back and talk some more.
Wonderful, thank you.
Slowly rub salt in, 'cause it's all just a game. You don't have to win, but you have to play. So I choose beauty over walking my own way. Oh, my stars fall upon his path. He can put you in the more so than a play. But my skin feels electric when his hands start to play. Lay my head down by the river, stretch my arms on the clay, wrap my hair around the roots of the willow. So I can run away, and I'll go to the west, where my anchor will finally rest, and that's where I'll stay, till I hear him call my name. Lay my head down by the river, stretch my arms on the plain, wrap my hair around the roots of the willow. Lay my head down by the river, stretch my arms on the clay, wrap my hair around the roots of the
Okay, we're back here with Miss Peach and without the Travellin Bones. Well, we're going to see them again shortly. We've just seen them do a song called Oh My Stars, which is off of the album called Sand, which came out earlier this year. So we're telling a story here with these three songs.
Yes,
And
so Blues and Cigars is about Miss Peach coming to the New World.
Right.
And it's about before she becomes the sorceress. So she's quite fragile and she's walking into this new world and surrounded by dark alleyways and blues and cigars as well. And having to
Have you smoked a cigar?
cross, I have, yes, I can blow smoke rings, which is also in the song.
Excellent. Well, I went to Havana a few years ago,
wonderful.
and it was kind of required that you smoke cigars when you're there.
We've
so.
got a fan of the band who has quite an addiction to cigars from coming back from Havana. So,
Right.
yeah.
And
We often dedicate the song to him.
yes. And then I went to New Orleans, and we had the blues
Oh,
there.
wonderful,
So
yes.
it was all
Yeah.
blues and cigars.
Well, when our album got reviewed, there was a wonderful reviewer called Lou Mitchell who said that when she closed her eyes, she could see like the cats scattering through the dark alleyways in New Orleans when she heard this song.
Nice.
So it really is about walking around in a new town and being very lost and swept up, and also being drunk on love and the idea of addiction to desires and that kind of thing. So it's a whole lot of cheek, this song.
And when you're writing these songs that have this narrative, did you do anything to research? Have you spent a lot of time in the States, or?
Oh, I actually think it's a past life thing, to be honest.
Could be.
Absolutely. No, I think music often it comes through me. And when I sit down at the piano or guitar or just with me on my own, I do tend just to open up and songs come through, and quite often at the end of a song I can be quite rattled and where did that come from? Thank goodness I've recorded it, or it's up here.
Right.
And then it progresses, and then we bring it to the band, and they mould, and I boss my drummer around, and and he's very good.
Poor drummers.
Oh,
They always get the,
I know.
short end of the stick, don't they?
No, he's lovely.
And they have to carry all that
He
equipment
does put
around.
up with me though, so yeah.
Okay.
I put up with him. It's all a big musical family.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well let's give a listen to Blues and Cigars, and
Thank
we'll
you.
get to the next song.
Lovely.
Stars in my eyes, champagne surprise, it's painful. It reminds me, ink in his arms, now doing harm. Gotta put down my guns and walk away. Ba-bo, 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 ba-bo. I'll pick up dust and the dust will go up in the air like smoke rings. I got my skirt, rebel and flirt. Champagne is painful, reminds me of blues and cigars, blues and cigars. Nobody is harmed by blues and cigars. My restless hands play the piano, smoking Havana is the ashtray. My cup of tea sings out for hot whiskey, so come sing with me, my black beauty. Blues and cigars, blues and cigars. Nobody is harmed by blues and cigars. But blues and cigars, blues and cigars. Don't let me be charmed by blues and cigars. Lead me away from maybe a day I'm yours completely. Keep kissing me till morning light. Kiss me goodnight and leave me to blues and cigars, blues and cigars. Nobody gets harmed by blues and cigars. But blues and cigars, blues and cigars. Don't let me be charmed by blues and cigars. Blues and cigars, blues and cigars. The horse and the hound singing blues and cigars. Blues and cigars, blues and cigars. My hands are bound by blues and cigars. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Ba-ya-yum, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
Okay, that was Blues and Cigars. We're going to get to the last song, but when you're performing live, and I assume that do you do a lot of shows?
That's where we really truly shine. It's our live performance. Yeah, we have a lot of theatre and drama behind our stage show.
Right?
We are extending on those ideas this year, and we're quite thrilled to be applying for art festivals and fringe festivals, and also theatre seasons. I've collaborated ideas and concept with the narrative of Miss Peach and the Travellin Bones becoming a theatre show,
Right?
and the music of sand, telling the story of Miss Peach as she comes from this land to the next, and her travels into becoming the sorceress. Yeah.
So if you're presenting yourself more as a theatrical thing rather than a straight musical, does that open more doors up for you to be able to play more places and do more things?
Yeah, it is. Right from the very beginning of creating this story, it's been there, and I'm a big believer in the pennies drop where they need to drop, or where they need to drop. Divine timing, the right people will come when you're ready, and it's exactly what's been happening. We've been meeting some amazing people through the industry, and they can see and feel the vision that I have had from the very beginning, and yeah, we're truly just about to get started.
Cool.
So it's
And you
exciting
mentioned that
times.
you're already kind of writing songs for the next record.
I've got 16 already.
16?
So, yeah, and that also has a slight theme, not too literal, but it has a slight theme to it. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what that is? Are you going to tell us?
No.
No. All righty. All right. So we're going to wrap up with a song called Tombstone. Sounds rather.
Yes, Tombstone is definitely our favourite one to perform live.
Right.
Glorit is a god of thunder
Yes.
on the drums behind, as you'll hear.
Yep.
And Tombstone for me is definitely the progression and laying the young Irish girl to rest, and then the Miss Peach sorceress becoming who she is. Tombstone itself, as the lyrics say, about running out of time and facing the demons as they come down the track, and you can't do anything about it sometimes, and you just have to face those demons and decide to either have old habits, have new habits, put aside this person, bury those old times, and become a survivor. So that's what this song's about.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And have you got shows coming up or anything that folks can see?
I'm working on a few things
All right.
around Auckland at the moment, but we have been applying for the Fringe festivals over in Australia, and also quite an infamous theatre company that I don't want to say too much just yet.
Well, when you get it all settled, let us know here at the
We will.
13th floor, and we'll tell everybody about it.
Well, we have just come back from a New Zealand tour, and also last year as well. But from here on in, we are deciding, because of the performance side of Miss Peach is really becoming what we're focusing on. We want to get the right places and times and people around us to make the magic happen.
Cool.
Yeah.
All righty. Very good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming down and
My
bringing
pleasure. Thank you.
your band, and we'll leave you with Tombstone.
Funny what goes through your mind when you know you're running out of time. As I lay here tied to these railroad tracks, I wonder how those wheels can spin so fast. Vulture circle above me, above my head. Sun has burnt my lips, bloody and cracked and red. And as I hear the whistle blowing down the track, I hum along through the train that's bound to break. close to